It's a horse farm, right? We've gone to the Olympics from here in show jumping. We've won the World Cup in show jumping from here. We've won the Pan Am Games from here. This is a storied piece of property from a show jumping and equestrian perspective. But you know, there's horses and there's horsepower, and they're related. Because you think about after 1900 and the evolution of the Model T, and moving from horses to automobiles, and how automobiles have just revolutionized the way we live, and the whole concept of mobility that someone in the 1900s just never even conceived of, and we just take it for granted every year we get in our cars. So I walked out one day here and I said, look at these meadows, the stone walls. It's an amazing story. George Washington went right through here on his way to Tarrytown. It's all documented in the town records. How cool would it be to have a show that honors Malcolm's legacy, raises money for the foundation, but also has just a fun weekend that is not a traditional cookie cutter Concours d'Elegance, but focuses on people, focuses on the significance of meaningful automobiles, and focuses on camaraderie and having fun. So think about, when you think about the Turtle Invitational, think about a French salon. Think about a Chautauqua in Western New York with the 1800s, right? Think about Amelia Island, the quality of that type of venue, like a beautiful setting, right? Great weather, right? Put that together and get people together. You meet new friends, you make new friends, and you see old friends. That was what it was all about, and raising awareness for the Prey Foundation. Now, we try to raise money, of course, but it's also about awareness, because Malcolm's been gone since 2013. He's a giant in the industry, a legend. Audi would be dead if Malcolm didn't step up when they wanted to leave the American market after the 5000 fiasco with the unintended acceleration. Malcolm flew to Germany that day and told the CEO of Audi, no. He was chairman of the dealer council, said, we are not going to pull out of the American market. I will not allow it over my dead body. Every time I turn the key on my Audi R8, I think, had Malcolm not done that, there would have been no R8. There would be no Audi. It would be BMW and Mercedes, and that's it from Germany, right? So it's all about keeping Malcolm's legacy alive, and the passion Malcolm had for children, and giving them this opportunity to see what's possible in life, particularly in America, because we're very lucky. Yes, there's a lot of problems. Yes, it's complicated. The world today is very difficult. But at the end of the day, being born in America is a huge opportunity in and of itself. And Malcolm lived and breathed that as an entrepreneur and a business person and a father and a husband. And I think we tried to roll all that together into the Turtle Invitational to communicate that message and help young people and raise awareness and money for the Prey Foundation, which is changing lives. I mean, Mary Kay, the whole team there, the board, we are bringing kids in from all over the Northeast, from Harlem, from Bridgeport. And by the way, we're bringing overprivileged kids, right? There's that too, right? Kids who grow up with everything, but yet have nothing. Right? They need help too. They're not learning things in school, like valuing your reputation, staying in school, not doing drugs, look people in the eye when you shake their hand. All of those things are vital in this world of AI, where it's going to be more and more about the ability to make relationships. You're going to be able to, computers are going to be coded by themselves, right? But if you can't connect to people, you're going to be in real trouble. And so Malcolm understood that decades before AI and the way the economy has moved and everything happens overnight. It's quick. Earnings are released, the markets disseminate what's happened with a company instantly. This used to take weeks or months. And we're trying really hard to help this younger generation. It's really hard to grow up today. Really hard. As a 11 or 12-year-old or 13 or 15-year-old, imagine growing up in this environment today. Really tough. So we try to help them think through that, and our lessons are timeless. They are meaningful, they're important, and we teach them day in and day out at the Prey Foundation. I'm so proud of everything we're doing there, and we're going to take it to another level now. We've got a youth advisory board that's phenomenal, young people in the collector car world, but also they're in business and they're doing other things with their lives. We're going to pull from them to modernize what we're doing, send a more modern message, get more people on social media, understanding what we're doing. It's the sky's the limit, and it's super exciting. And we're only here, doing this because Malcolm connected us all through relationships, right?
So now, I mean, for me, it was like kind of my field. I was lucky that I could see how this event unfolds over the years.
You've been here for years.
And so, I mean, today obviously was the best, hands down.
Yes.
And but there was a special relaxed vibe about the whole thing, and the way you laid it out was more modern cars over there with
Yes.
younger people, and then kind of like the old authorities was a really high skirt over here, but
Yes.
nothing was forced, and it kind of all flew. So how do you feel after a day like this?
I mean, I feel great, and I'm so grateful to all the people that made it happen. Right, I'm a little bit like the guy standing up with the conductor. Right, I didn't do the work. I didn't do anything. It's all my team. It's my office at Hollowbrook. It's my team. It's everyone. Diane and Anthony at 1600 Low Chair are partners. It's a great body shop, which is so amazing that Courtney is Malcolm's granddaughter, and she's running Malcolm's body shop and running it. Malcolm will probably argue with me, but running it better than he did, which is amazing, right? Certified in all these different brands, aluminum bodywork, taking it to another level. And then all of our smaller sponsors who just rallied around us, and accounting firms and local firms that have a stake in these real estate firms that support us. But I'm very proud of what we've all created together, because it's not one person. Like I provide the dirt, and the rest of it is like sweat and tears and leaning in from all these people.
No, it was definitely a real feel-good event.
Yeah.
Like where you're kind of like the whole day you're comfortable, and
Yeah.
it was very nice, and congratulations.
Thank you. And thank you for supporting it for years and coming every year. Yeah, and it's something that the automobile is something that for whatever reason it's like horses, right? Whenever I ride my horse, if I'm showing, competing, or if I'm driving my horses back from an event and I'm filling up my truck, people stop and, oh, you have horses, can I see? They want to see. Cars are the same way. Like, even people who aren't directly interested in cars, when they see a beautiful car, like when they see an SS100 like that, they say, wow, and they want to learn more. It's sort of a natural response. So what we've done is we've created an event that even if you're not a car fanatic, you want to come and have fun and see what's on the podium and learn more and talk to people who own these cars, and it's just fantastic.
Great. Congratulations again, and
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thanks.